And then this lower road with a whole row of cabins along here. The first one being cabin 1. And again, you can refer to that website for interior shots of all these cabins. I believe we stayed in this one a number of years. It's a 2-bedroom, small, good for a small family who's in here right now. Again, just a beautiful lake view if you're in this cabin. They have shuffleboard here as well and horseshoe pits, basketball.
Yes, I know.
Hi guys.
I know you can do that.
Also a gazebo here. We're just kind of checking things out. Picnic areas. This is cabin 2. The A-frame, which is a year-round cabin. So you can come up in the winter. Volleyball court, of course. The A-frame is cabin 3. Cabin 4. Some folks from Iowa that are here this week. Hi guys.
Hi.
Our personal favorite, which is cabin 15. They call it the beach cabin. For obvious reasons, it's right by the beach area here. Take a little walk down here. This week they have folks here from San Francisco, California, Miami, Florida, Indianapolis, Indiana, and a lot of folks from the Iowa, Nebraska areas, Wisconsin. Got some young ones down here on the beach today, doing some sand castles. And again, that's a safe swim area with the float, so the kids can swim out to that. Canoes that I spoke about as well. They have 2-person and 1-person kayaks available. They got a lot of these swings all over the resort, so you can kind of relax if you want and just take a look at the swings, or take a look at the lake on the swings. This is the view from our cabin on the deck area. Again, our personal favorite for obvious reasons here. You can pretty much see everything from your front deck. In the mornings this is nice with coffee and a bagel. You might have some gulls to keep you company, or we have, I think, 5 families of loons, which is the Minnesota state bird. There's 5 families on this lake alone, so they'll keep you company, along with eagles, hawks, and a lot of ducks. There's a number of family of ducks that will come swimming by every day. This is also a sauna right by the beach area here that a lot of folks use at night. Get all warmed up in the sauna and then run out into the lake, which will wake you up. As we mentioned earlier, a lot of bike trails in this area here, so we bring our bikes. This is cabin 5. Again, you can follow along on a sheet or on the website. Hi guys. Frank, how we doing?
I'm doing just fine.
All right. This is cabin 14. This is a new playground area they just added, and the little kids just really have a good time with it. Again, there's no bad view of any of the lake area around here. A little bit further up the road here. This is cabin 16, which is obviously 2-story, 2 baths, which is kind of nice for a bigger group. We've stayed in that one. This one is cabin 17. This one with the open deck is cabin 11. And alongside cabin 18. Again, these may seem out of order, but the numbering system was basically designed by 2 or 3 owners ago of the resort in the order that the cabins were built originally. So this is 18. And on the far end of this lower road is 12. 12 has a T-dock, T-shaped dock in front of it, as you can see. These folks this week rented both pontoons. They have 2 pontoon boats available here for rent as well on a weekly basis. And we'll take a trip up on the back road here. Kind of cut between these 2 cabins. To the newest addition to the resort, which is really a home. You can call it a cabin if you want, but it's a big one. It's cabin 19, and it has sauna, fireplaces, central air. They built this cabin home, if you want to call it that, probably about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. Beautiful, beautiful deck. A lot of room. This is a big group that's in here this week. It's kind of in a secluded area up here in the woods. But again, proximity wise, it's just right up behind the lake here. And we'll walk down here behind this front row of cabins.